Warriors. Hope everyone is doing well on this chilly Monday evening. I don't know where it's like where you are, but I am freezing. I lived in Cincinnati my whole life, was in cold weather infantry unit. I'm used to the cold weather. I wear shorts and t-shirts in the cold weather. And now I've gotten really soft since I've moved down here to southern South Carolina because it's like in the 60s and I am freezing. So I thought tonight's section would be very appropriate, being a cold evening like tonight and talking about fueling our habit bonfire. So hope everyone had a great Monday, great start to the week. Looking forward to hearing about it. And let's see here. Let's make sure we go ahead and share the screen. If anybody wants to come on board, I'm going to go ahead and send the link as I always do. So let's go over here to the chat and type that in there. Perfect. All right. Well, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday night. Again, a little chilly here down in Hilton Head, but would love anybody who wants to join us. Let us know where you're streaming in from, and let us know what the weather's like there. Because like I said, it gets into the 60s. Now I'm cold, where I used to go out in shorts and t-shirts when it was like 20 or 30 degrees out. So, oh, wow. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old and getting tired. Who knows? But hope everyone is having a great Monday. Would like to hear how your weekend went. This was a pretty exciting weekend. Lots of fun activities with the Marine Corps birthday, with Veterans Day. A lot of stuff happening this weekend. And hopefully you had a good time back where you were. Some good football that was on. Matter of fact, the Bengals did not lose, and that's mainly because they didn't play. So that's always good. I will take a non-win over a loss any day. So Mondays are always those kind of crazy days where things, it's hard to kind of get back into the rhythm of things. But I always love getting a chance to start a new week, kind of reset things all new. And, for your fellow warriors that are out there, we got to treat every day like it's a Friday. Get excited and be able to celebrate those little wins that are out there, whatever they may be. So, anybody join us? Let us know what city you're in. What's the weather like where you're located? Tonight's section, we're going to be talking a little bit about right action. And I figured since it's so damn cold out, and it's really not that cold, but I'm just becoming a wimp, I guess. We're going to talk about fueling the habit bonfire. So, basically what that means is actions beget actions. The more you run, the easier it is to run. The more you lay on the couch, the harder it is to get off the couch, so on and so forth. But Epictetus in his play Discourses talked a little bit about this. And what he talked about in Fueling the Habit Bonfire is that every habit and capability is confirmed and grows in its corresponding action. So, for example, walking by walking, running by running. Therefore, you don't want to do something. If you want to do something, you got to make a habit of it. If you don't want to do that, then simply make a habit of something else instead. And that same principle applies in work and our state of mind when you get angry, or if you haven't experienced that evil, but you're also reinforcing a bad habit, you're adding fuel to that fire. Again, that habit bonfire. So think about some of the habits that you have out there, some of the habits that we want to continue. I know exercise is kind of one of those things where it's hard to get to the gym. We're coming up now during that time where it's getting colder. We're doing less outdoor activity. Before you know it, Thanksgiving's on, pack on a couple pounds. Then the Christmas cookies come out and the potato latkes and all that fun stuff. And then before you know it, we roll into January and everybody wants to go exercise and get out there. But the problem is we've got to fuel that habit bonfire. That time is now. And that same thing runs true in entrepreneurship and in business. is doing those small things, making it a habit, having that morning routine and sticking with that habit and routine really can make a difference. So again, today's section from the Daily Stoic is talking about fueling that habit bonfire. Today's reading is from Epictetus in his play Discourses, and he talks about fueling that habit bonfire. So let's think about the bonfire tonight, because again, it's a little cool out. If everybody wouldn't mind sharing where you're coming in from, what city you are, and what's the temperature like. But in Epictetus's play Discourses, he talked about every habit and capability is confirmed and grows in its corresponding actions. Walking by walking, running by running, so on and so forth. Therefore, if you want to do something and make a habit of it, if you don't want to do that, don't, but make a habit of something else instead. That same principle is at work in our state of mind. When you get angry, you've not only experienced that evil, but you've also reinforced that bad habit and adding fuel to the fire by continuing to get angry. So really what this comes down to is we are what we repeatedly do. And I think for those of you that are in leadership positions, those of you that are choosing to go in that entrepreneurship route, the whole habits are important, because excellence is not an act, but excellence is a habit. It's doing those small things over and over again. The Stoics also say that we are the product of our thoughts, such as your habitual thoughts also will be the character of your mind. Marcus Aurelius put it that way. So think about your activities of the last week. Think about what you have planned for tomorrow and the week that follows, and the person that you'd like to be or the person you'd like to see yourself as. How closely do your actions actually correspond to them? Which fire are you fueling and which person are you becoming? So let's think about that. And again, as we wrap up with every night, we're about a month away from our big announcement with the Warrior Academy. So hopefully everyone gets a chance to tune in and hear about all the work that's happening over the last year with the team of people from all over the world that have been helping to put together this curriculum for the Warrior Academy that'll be coming up. So anybody that'd like to join us, feel free to jump on the link that's there on the host thing. Other than that, tomorrow morning, actually tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we'll be broadcasting from our Tuesdays at Paris Island. If anybody has a request of a certain area they'd like to see or a certain place they'd like to go to, please let me know. I'll be getting there a little bit early, and looking forward to seeing everybody. So with that, have a wonderful Monday evening. Stay warm, and don't forget about fueling that habit bonfire.